A fallen Marine and hometown police officer will soon be remembered every time a Grand River police cruiser is on the road.
It's an entire effort by the entire community to make sure his legacy lives on.
In just a few days, the Grand River police cruisers will have a new look.
I want to make sure that these decals that are going to be on the police cars are there for eternity.
I'm Tracy Carlos, and that new look will serve as a lasting legacy to one of their own. Andy Nowacki was a Grand River police officer. He was also in the Marine Corps Reserves. The 24-year-old was serving as a gunner on a Humvee protecting a convoy during Operation Iraqi Freedom. In an instant, everything changed.
It was a knock on the door, and yeah, it's never, ever will leave.
Andy Nowacki died February 26, 2005. He was killed by a roadside bomb.
He did not have to be in the turret that day. It was somebody else's turn, and they were 3 weeks from coming home. And he told the guy, you've got a wife at home.
For those who knew and loved Andy, their lives will never be the same. Chief Paul Pappas Jr. was a captain at the Grand River Police Department when Andy was a patrol officer. They worked side by side.
I just think about him all the time.
When Pappas became chief of the department 3 years ago, his goal was for Andy's legacy to live on, and on Saturday, it will. He plans to unveil a picture that will stand alongside the road signs honoring the young officer. And this logo will be added to patrol cars.
Every time a Grand River police car goes on the road, it will have that decal on there to continue his legacy.
Protecting and serving was woven into Andy's DNA. He comes from a long line of people who served our country. In the window, a reminder of the ultimate sacrifice that he made.
We were blessed when he was born, but we were also blessed when he died because of the number of people that have enriched our lives and stayed in our lives and have helped us through the years.
And to keep Andy's memory alive, his family started the Andy Nowacki Foundation, providing scholarships to those like Andy, those with a big heart and an infectious smile, those who will dedicate their lives to helping, serving, and protecting others. In Grand River, your Lake County reporter, Tracy Carlos, News 5.